Court calls the case of People versus Martina Smith.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Robert Ellman with an on behalf of Ms. Smith was here, Your Honor. Thank you.
Figures.
We get to spend more time together now, Your Honor.
Is that what it is?
I believe she's actually been here since 9 o'clock today, Your Honor. So I know she's dedicated.
No, I know the feeling. Hello, what's your name?
Martina Smith.
All right. You're requesting an adjournment on this.
Yes, Your Honor, you should have a green sheet. I was just newly appointed, so we need a little time to go through discovery and
Without objection, no, November. September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m.
thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Bob.
And that's it for me for today, Your Honor.
All righty, take care. Court calls case People versus Antonio Young.
Alexander, on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Mr. Young. Mr. Young, if you're present, can you please state your name for the court?
Antonio Young. He's here. All right.
Perfect. Judge, I was just appointed to this matter late last night, and so I would be asking for an adjournment so that I can ensure I can obtain all discovery and have a conversation with my client.
All right. Will September 4th work for you?
I believe so. Yes, Judge, it will. Thank you.
Okay. September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. I like
Thank
how
you
as
very
you're
much.
checking. I like as you're checking your calendar, you sang. So that was the enjoyment.
Thanks, Judge.
All right. Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Tiara Williams. Leave your hat off till you get out of the court. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Deborah Schlossel on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Tiara Williams, who's to my right. State your name.
And Tiara Williams.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I was just retained for this matter. I have ordered discovery. I probably will get it
This is
tomorrow.
Marion Williams. How you going, Your Honor?
Federal cause conference September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m.
All right.
Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the cases of the People versus Samuel Peoples.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Peoples, Your Honor. State your name for the.
Yes, Samuel Peoples.
Your Honor, may we approach briefly?
You may.
Madam Clerk.
Okay, yes.
Thank you, Your Honor, for that opportunity. I just asked the court, as was originally planned, to go ahead and sign the orders for the competency examination at this point in time on both of these files.
All right. And the court, I think I signed both of them. I didn't sign this one. And then I will set a competency hearing for October 30th, 2025. 9 a.m. Should have been earlier, but that's okay. If we get it earlier, we can move the hearing date up. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case of the People versus Cherie Powell.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. For the people.
An attorney, Kara Rosengren, requesting permission to practice under Michigan Court 8.120 under the supervision of APD Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Ms. Powell.
Permission to practice is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're just going to be requesting, I'm sorry, say your name for the record.
Cherie Powell.
We're just going to be requesting an adjournment in this matter for continued investigation.
Cause conference September 4th, 2025. 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Danielle Presley.
Student Attorney Kara Rosengrant on behalf of Ms. Pressy. Could you state your name for it, please?
Danielle Pressy.
Your Honor, we're just asking for an adjournment in this matter, so for continued negotiations.
Without objection, probable cause conference, September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Malik Reynolds. Hearing.
That's for the people.
Student Attorney Kara Rosengrant on behalf of Mr. Reynolds. Ms. Reynolds, could you state your name for the court?
Hello, Your Honor. My name is Malik Montero.
Okay, need to keep your hands out of your pockets.
Sorry about that. My pants.
Your Honor, we're also asking for an adjournment in this matter so that we have time to review the video discovery and for plea negotiations.
September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
So much, Your Honor.
Court calls case of the People versus Jody Ann Russell.
Right here, Richard, go for the people.
And I'm on behalf of Mrs. Russell, who is approaching to my right. Please state your name.
Jody Ann Russell.
Your Honor, requesting to adjourn this matter pending negotiations with the prosecutor.
September 11th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Jeremy Schultz.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Laura Yagi, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Mr. Schultz. Mr. Schultz, will you state your name for the court?
Jeremy Schultz.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I do have a green sheet. I'm requesting an adjournment in this matter for one aspect of missing discovery and then ongoing time to come to resolution.
September 11th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Your Honor, Mr. Schultz, that's not when you have court in your other case, is it?
No, it's September 10th.
Yeah, I knew it was one of those days. Thank you, Your Honor.
I knew that. That's why I picked it.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Yup. Have a good day.
You do the same. Court calls case People versus Brandon Sims.
APA information with death for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Virgil, and on behalf of Brandon Sims, who appears via Zoom.
Sims,
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here. Brandon.
state your name. Thank you. What are we doing?
We're asking for an adjournment. I'm sorry, I'm filling out the green sheet as we speak for both a plea discussion and discovery in this case.
September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Court calls the case People versus Joseph Smith.
Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Smith, who should be appearing by Zoom. Mr. Smith, can you please state your name for the judge?
Joseph Smith.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Your Honor, discovery is complete. I have confirmed it with Ms. Douglas. We would like to set this for an exam.
People had their witnesses available the 19th.
We'll do our best.
Preliminary examination in person, August 19th, 2025. 90, yeah, it's at 12 is mine. 12 noon before me. Bond continued. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir. That's all in first proceeding.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Jack Sophia.
Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
And Matthew Mansour, on behalf of Mr. Sophia, Your Honor, Mr. Feaster did not put me up to what I'm about to say, but Mr. Sophia called.
What'd you say?
But I'm about to say Mr. Feaster had nothing to do with this. All right. Mr. Sophia called.
Am I going to get mad?
I hope not. Let's see how this goes.
You want to see how it goes? No.
Let's see how this goes. He's in the hospital.
You like gambling. Go ahead.
Yeah, a little bit. He is in the hospital, according to him personally. He reached out to our office, and I believe he reached out to the court here. I unfortunately don't have documentation. Yeah. I don't have any documentation for you. But if you would, please consider an adjournment. I'll get that documentation for you if it's true. And we'll come back and we'll handle this PCC.
Do I do that? Yeah.
Okay, probably not. Did he say how long he's expected to be in the hospital?
I don't know, Your Honor. He said he was in the burn unit. I don't know what happened. I know he's at U of M hospital. That's all the information I got.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set to at $10,000 cash surety. I won't have that warrant issue until August 12th.
It's very fair, Your Honor. Thank you.
I know, because that's how I am.
Absolutely.
Thank you for acknowledging that.
Thanks, Your Honor. That was my last
Fucking
one.
really, why were you laughing? When I said.
I was reading something.
Court calls the case, People versus Mira South.
Assistant Clerk Defender Davi Lee on behalf of Ms. South. Ms. South, could you state your name, ma'am?
Myra Lee Tay South.
And Your Honor, we're going to be requesting an adjournment in order to engage in some plea discussions.
September 11th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mayor. Court calls the case, People versus Joanne Thompson. Take care, Mr.
Assistant Public Defender, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Joanne Thompson. Ms. Thompson, state your name for the record.
Joanne Thompson.
Your Honor, there is currently a bond violation. So Judge, as per the PCC, we are asking for an adjournment to give us an opportunity to review some information with Ms. Thompson and continue negotiations. I'll get that green sheet over to the court in a moment. My understanding is that the bond violation was based on her not setting up her, I guess, registration with community corrections and not testing. When she came to court, she was aware of the bond violation. She did make a request that she be allowed to log in on Zoom. The court denied that because of the violation. We informed her of the violation at that point. She has gone to community corrections. She has a picture of her ID. So they said that they'd be able to get her set up with that, but she doesn't have the $12 to test. She indicates that she will be able to get some money this evening and can go and test in the morning tomorrow.
I know she didn't do it before then.
What did you say?
She didn't do it before today.
So, Your Honor, the case has just a little bit of history. While Ms. Thompson was incarcerated on this matter, when she was released, she came home and she found out that her spouse was deceased. I don't know if the court has any background information on that. So she adjourned the last PCC because she was in the middle of dealing with everything relating to that. I believe there's some type of investigation that has been opened up to find out exactly what the cause of death was. So she's a mother of 3 children. She's on her own now, handling those 3 children. And it was just a lot for her to handle. But she reached out to our office and asked for that initial adjournment, knowing when her court date was. She reached out to our office asking if she could log in on Zoom because she wasn't sure if she'd be able to make it for this hearing. And she's here today, Your Honor. So, and she's since gone to community corrections. This is my first time actually having an opportunity to speak with her and meet with her, but I am on the case now, so I'm going to do my best to see if we can.
She's going to be able to get money and test tomorrow.
Yes. First thing in the morning I can.
During probable cause hearing, though, at September 4th, 2025, with her regular testing. I need a order indicating that she's going to continue with it, but she does need to test tomorrow.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'll have her bond continue. If you don't go into test tomorrow, I'm going to issue a bench warrant, no bond. We'll just hold it.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Court calls the case People versus, is it Jamiron Watson?
Alexander on behalf of people, Your Honor.
And again, we have Mr. Watson, who's approaching to my right. State your name for the record.
Jamiron Watson.
Your Honor, requesting to adjourn this matter. We weren't able to get a hold of Mr. Watson prior to this probable cause conference. Well, now we got a hold of him.
Why do we have two?
It was for the one Mrs.
So it's on another case? You
It
tried to just sneak it in? Really? So you couldn't get it in on time, and so you tried to, hang on a second, we have to deal with this, Mr. Watson. And you tried to sneak it in with his case?
No. And did you two by accident?
That's,
Called.
what?
It's for the case that was just called. Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, that one, Anne has the file? Oh. See how she does that in her own order. All right. Probable cause conference. I'll adjourn to September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. on. We'll continue. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your
What
Honor.
time was it?
Court calls case people versus Marianne Williams.
APA Rachel McDuffie for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Davy Leba on behalf of Mr. Williams. I believe he is on Zoom. Mr. Williams, could you unmute and state your name, sir?
You have it? Sir?
He has been dropping.
Okay, got it. Marion Williams, where do you have him?
He has a photo. He's holding. I think he's on your next screen.
Marion Williams?
Can we pass this matter? Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case people versus Brady Warden.
Alexander on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Hannah Mackey on behalf of Mr. Warden, who is approaching. Please state your name.
Brady Warden, thank you.
Your Honor, requesting to set this matter for preliminary examination and all discovery is complete as far as we're aware.
People have their witnesses available on the 19th.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
All right. Preliminary examination in person will be set August 19th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Moore. On continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, Your Honor.
You do the same. Court calls case people versus Jelani Wright.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Wright, Your Honor.
You're right.
Oh, there he is. All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are going to waive over to circuit court. I have,
He's waiving. Mr. Wright, is that correct? You're waiving your preliminary examination?
Yes.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Yes.
You understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes.
People also waive the right.
yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendants bound over to circuit court on a single count.
Your Honor, we would stand mute and we would waive formal reading.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be set for
September 29th at 1:30 with Judge Moore.
September 29th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Hamoud.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond continue. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case, people versus Isaac Sepulveda.
Alexander on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rob J. Kilwell on behalf of Isaac Sepulveda. Isaac, would you state your name for the record?
I'm Isaac Sepulveda.
Sorry about that. Judge, I was just appointed yesterday. I had a green sheet this morning, forgot to turn it in, but we're asking for an adjournment.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Isaac, I'll be talking to you. Bye.
All right, bye.
Thank you so much.
Court calls the case, people versus Molly Fox.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Any advisor,
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ellen Dennis appearing on behalf of Molly Fox. We're here, I believe, to enter a no contender plea to an added count 2.
The plea form that I have indicates that the defendant will be pleading no contest to the charge of child abuse fourth, the 1-year offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. The defendant agrees to enter and complete the 14B recovery court. And also there's a sentence agreement that she's to enter and complete the 14B recovery program, probation conditions as set, and abide by, I guess, probation conditions as set forth by probation.
She is currently at the Dawn Farms, and it's my understanding that once she appears before Judge Washington, that she'll continue with Dawn Farms while being in the recovery court.
May I have, that's the court's full understanding. May I have her sworn?
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, no truth, and nothing but the truth. So yeah.
Yes.
Lower your hand and say your full name.
Molly Fox.
All right. Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading no contest to the charge of child abuse 4th degree. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and up to 5 years of probation.
Yes.
All right. Do you understand what a no contest plea is?
Yes.
All right. 2 things about it I have to make sure that you understand. The first thing is it means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest this charge. You understand that?
Yes.
Second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court will treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. You understand also, ma'am, because the box wasn't checked, but I will advise you that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Washington in the 14B district court.
Yes.
All right. Basis for the no contest plea?
Is it potential civil
liability?
Oh, you mean, I'm sorry. I didn't understand the question. Yes, potential civil liability from the victim and also minor witnesses to the offense.
All right. So, ma'am, to that charge, how do you plead?
No contest.
All right. You understand that by pleading no contest, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No.
Look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yeah.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes.
and of your own free will.
Yes.
Court has been provided and has reviewed Washington County Sheriff's Office report for their case number 255628. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
No, Your Honor, we would ask that it be marked and admitted as exhibit 1 of these.
No objection, Your Honor.
Based upon a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of this offense. Ma'am, prior to accepting your plea, I have to advise you that if between the time of my acceptance of the plea and your time of your sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, you would not be able to withdraw your plea, and also the court would no longer be bound by any type of sentence evaluation or agreement. You understand that?
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements that have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court rule, and would it be proper to accept this defendant?
The people are satisfied.
I believe you have, Your Honor.
The court will accept the defendant's plea of no contest to this charge, that being count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14B probation. Sentencing in this case will take place
September 11th at 10 a.m.
September 11th, 2025, 10 a.m. before Judge Washington.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue. That way. Court calls case People versus Matthew Brown.
Good afternoon again, Your Honor. Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Great. Mr. Brown, can you state your name, please, sir?
Yes, Matthew Brown.
Thank you. All right. Are we ready? What are we doing?
Judge, this is the date and time set for PCC. We would be asking for an adjournment of the PCC for further negotiations and to ensure discovery is complete.
All right. Probable cause conference will be adjourned September. Your last one, what did I put it to, Ms. Constantino?
I think you did the 4th, but you can do the 11th. I understand if the docket's getting
Okay.
filled. It doesn't matter. I'll be there both days.
Okay, fantastic. September 11th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court does call the case. People versus Andrew Patton.
Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Mr. Patton. Andrew, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Andrew Spencer Patton.
Okay, what are we doing?
Judge, it's a date and time set for PCC. I believe that discovery is complete and we would be asking to have this matter set for a preliminary exam.
People have their witnesses available the 19th.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination. I'm sorry.
Judge, I really apologize. I'm not available on the 19th. Is it
that
at all
okay?
possible to have a different date?
Sure. I can do my next date as well. I have the 26th and then any Tuesday thereafter. So I can do the 26th or I can do the 2nd, 9th. Which would you prefer, Counsel?
The 26th would be great. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination, August 26, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Washington. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Court calls case of People versus James Henry Williams III.
APA Rachel McDuffie for the people.
Christina Costantino on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, can you please unmute and state your name?
Yes, ma'am. James Henry Williams III.
Thank you. Judge, this is a date and time set for PCC. We would be asking for an adjournment of this matter. We are still waiting for completion of a mitigation report. The still waiting for is not due at all to Mr. Williams. It's just taken our mitigation specialist a bit longer to complete that report. So we would be asking for an adjournment so that process can be completed.
I'm sorry. Shannon Remsen.
Ready, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't hear what date the court moved Mr. Williams' case to.
Oh, did I?
I think the audio was turned off. Okay. Thank you.
September 11th. I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. People versus Remsen. Counsel, state your appearances.
Mr. Douglas for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tyrone Ruck on behalf of Mr. Shannon Rimpson. Mr. Rimpson, please unmute and state your full name.
Full name is Shannon Marcel Remsen.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. All right. What are we doing on this case?
Your Honor, I think we're here. This is the PCC. I believe I have all paper discovery. I would ask if there's any digital discovery that'd be forwarded, but we'd be looking for a preliminary examination date, Judge.
Has all discovery been sent?
I believe so, Your Honor, but back to back. Honor, there is media discovery, but it looks like it was sent. I don't know if that's counsel saying he didn't get the media notice.
Did you get the media notice, counsel?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I forwarded it to my client and I went over all the paper discovery. I don't recall, but I can't go back and check. It could have been, but I went through all the paper, both my client and I don't recall any media.
It was sent, says July 22nd.
It was
Okay.
sent July 22nd.
Okay,
Can
I'll
you-
go back.
Okay, he likely has that then. I'll set it for preliminary examination. People have their witnesses available the 26th. Preliminary examination in person, August 26th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Barr.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
I have a hearing at 9:45 in Hazel Park. Should I try to reach out to them if I need to reschedule?
Yes.
Okay. And who did you say the judge was?
Judge Barr.
Barr. Okay. Okay. And one last thing, could I have the number of who's going to be the APA? A matter I need to discuss with them, he or she.
You can have my email and then I will, my number in that. It's Douglas J. at washtenaw.org.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care, Judge.
You do the same. Court calls the case, the People versus Martha Padrona.
Attorney Stephen Mamet on behalf of the defenders approaching to my left. Oh, I apologize, Your Honor. Attorney Stephen Mamet on behalf of the defenders standing to my right, Your Honor. Your Honor, we were just provided the discovery today, this afternoon. There's an extensive amount of discovery on this matter.
Los Manos. Thank you. Go ahead.
There's an extensive amount of discovery on this matter. So we would ask for an adjournment so I can go over the materials. There is obviously a language barrier, so we'll take some time to go over everything in this matter, Your
And
Honor.
you're waiving today the interpreter.
Yes, and there was something that happened last week. I may have stepped away from the computer and we came in and that's why it's adjourned today. But at this point, Your Honor, I'm waiving the interpreter and would like to set this out a decent amount of time so we can go over this, Your Honor.
That objection, September 11th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2025.
Okay.
9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case People versus Keith Elder.
Afternoon, Your Honor. Dan Garrett on behalf of Mr. Alder. Keith, can you state your name?
Keith Alder.
And he's waiving.
He is, Your Honor. He was accepted into the adult treatment court, but it is a straight waiver.
All right. Sir, you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
That's correct.
And you understand that that's a proceeding where the people have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it?
Yes, sir.
You understand you'll not have that hearing, you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution?
Yes, sir.
People also waive the right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on a single count.
Your Honor, we'll waive its reading. Stand mute. Ask for pretrial, please.
Defendant having waived for reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be
September 30th at 1:30 with Judge Cedric.
September 30th, 2025, 1:30, Judge Combs. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court calls the case People versus Zachary Brown.
Afternoon, Your Honor. Dan Garrett on behalf of Zach Brown.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Zach Brown.
And I have before me a plea form that indicates the defendant will be pleading guilty to the charge of reckless driving, a 93-day offense. Upon his successful plea to that charge, count one would be dismissed. That is the court's full understanding of these rules.
It is indeed, Your Honor.
May I have him sworn?
Do you solemnly swear or affirm to testify to give thee the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So you got.
I do.
Lower your hand and say your name.
Zachary Brown.
Sir, this is court's understanding you are going to plead guilty to the charge of Reckless driving. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You also understand, sir, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge and you can be sentenced before Judge Freshour in the 1483 district.
Yes, Your Honor.
So wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to the charge, how do you plead?
No contest.
No, you plead guilty. Say guilty.
Guilty.
You know, I don't think it's ever happened that way.
I agree. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how he knows what that means.
Heard it.
Okay.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You signed an advice of rights form. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any question regarding those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy at the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
Doing this voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
May 7th, 2025, at the location of Whitmore Lake Road near 5 Mile Road, Northfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to hear?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Mr. Brown, at that time, you were driving a Camaro. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Were you speeding in that Camaro?
Yes, sir.
You can just answer my questions, okay? And at that time, did you drive in what was called a reckless or willful and wanton disregard for the safety of those people in the community?
Yeah.
And you did so despite eventually a police officer coming to try to pull you over. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. Sir, I have to advise you that if I accept your plea and you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules between the time I accept your plea and the time of your sentencing, then any sentence evaluation or any sentence evaluation by the court would no longer be bound by, and you would not be permitted to withdraw your plea. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements that have caused this plea?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14A3 probation. Sentencing will be
October 6th at 9 a.m. with Judge Freshour.
October 6, 2025, 9 a.m. Judge Freshour. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case People versus Nathan McPherson.
Alexander on behalf of the people.
Afternoon, Your Honor. Dan Garrett on behalf of Nathan McPherson, who's here by Zoom.
Mr. McPherson, can you state your name, please?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Nathan McPherson.
Got it.
Our discovery is complete. Mr. McPherson and I are asking for an exam date, please.
You will have their witnesses available the 19th.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person will be set August 19th, 2025 at 12 noon. That's before me.
People don't have to try their best if they don't want.
Pardon?
They don't have to try their best. As far as I'm concerned.
They don't, but they always do. By default, they always do. All right, thank you, sir. Court calls the case People versus Torrance Oaks.
Ready, Your Honor.
Hi,
Just a
Hello,
minute.
what's your name?
Torrance Oaks.
Your Honor, I didn't hear the people put their appearance in the record.
Jennifer Douglas for the people?
She has now.
Thank you. Joe Simon on behalf of Ms. Oaks. Your Honor, we're requesting the matter to be set for preliminary exam.
Discovery is complete.
Yes.
People have their witnesses available the 19th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, August 19th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Moore.
Okay.
Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Charles Tingley.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amy Reiser, appearing on behalf of the people.
And Joe Simon on behalf of Mr. Tingley. Mr. Tingley, will you please unmute and state your name?
Got him?
Yeah.
Oh, he does. Okay. Oh, there he is.
Charles Tingley.
All right. All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, in this case, the pre-CC has been adjourned so many times to try to accomplish a police polygraph that for reasons cannot be understood, haven't been accomplished. Ms. Reiser suggested today that we set the matter for preliminary exam. I don't oppose that, but I am going to request something a little unusual. Can we set it for September 9? The reason is this actually may not end up being an exam. My client's health isn't great and he travels a substantial distance from northern Michigan. And if there's any way we can make resolution without him coming back, I'd want that time.
Any objection on behalf of the people?
To the September 19th.
Yeah.
No objection.
And discovery is complete and people would have their witnesses available that date, I'm presuming. So
Yes. To both of those questions.
gotcha. Set preliminary examination September 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before
Judge Valvo.
Judge Valvo.
Thank you.
Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case, People versus Ryan Butzek.
Alexander on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Miles Drew on behalf of Mr. Ryan Busick, who's approaching to my right. Mr. Busick, could you please state your name for the record?
Good afternoon, Ryan Busick.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for a probable cause conference. Discovery is complete, and the defendant would be asking to set this matter for a preliminary examination. I did hear the court earlier often scheduling them for the 19th. That is a day I have a conflict, but I am available on the 26th or September 2nd.
People have their witnesses available on the 26th.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, September 26, 2024, or August 26, excuse me, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Washington.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor. I hope you and your staff have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the People versus Adrian German.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Miles Drew is standing in for the counsel of record, Hassan Hamad, P number 84554. Mr. Gurman, could you please unmute yourself and state your name for the record and let the court know whether I have your permission to stand in for Mr. Hamad?
Yes, go ahead. Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Adrian Gurman.
All right. You have no objection to counsel stepping in for the attorney of record, sir?
No.
All right. What are we doing?
And from talking to counsel, Your Honor, we would be asking for an adjournment to continue negotiations and client discussions on an offer that has been made.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
September 4th, 9 a.m. Thank you very much, Judge. Hope you and your staff have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court calls the case, People versus Rashad Shafi.
Here, Rachel McDuffie for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tina Saxon for Mr. Shafi. Mr. Shafi, please state your name for the court.
Rashad Shafi.
There he is. Okay. All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, I'm asking for a preliminary exam. I believe I do have all written and digital discovery.
Why don't I have him reporting for testing?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. She's addressing fine. I'll be go ahead.
Mr. Shafi has been in residential treatment for the last 24 days. And prior to that, he was at Bear River.
Okay.
And he was in a motorcycle accident before I got the case.
Okay. So what do you want me to do with this today?
I'm asking for a preliminary exam date. He should be out of treatment in the next week, within the next week.
Within the next week?
Yes, sir.
I was just advising, I don't know if it makes a difference in terms of council schedule or the courts, but Mr. Chafee's other 2 exams that have been adjourned for the past several months while he's been in treatment are currently adjourned out to August 26th. Again, if that makes any difference.
I can do that date, Your Honor, if you want to set it then.
Are you on his other cases?
No, sir.
You're not on the other cases?
No, Your Honor. They're public defenders.
People have their witnesses available the 19th.
We'll try our best.
Preliminary examination will be set August 19th, 2025. What time?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I cannot do the 19th. I'll be at trial college that week.
That's right. You did tell me that earlier. 26.
Okay, thank you.
9 a.m. That is before Judge Barr. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Jacob Ramsey.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Chan on behalf of Jacob Ramsey, who's standing next to me. Jacob, please state your name for the record. Jacob Ramsey, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're requesting an adjournment?
Yes, Your Honor, because we don't have discovery yet, so if we could have a couple of weeks.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Court calls case People versus Adrian Braswell.
Hey, Perry, to be different for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Chris Easthope on behalf of Adrian Braswell. Mr. Braswell, would you please unmute and state your name for the record? Oh, he just had texted me and said his phone died, but he was getting back on. Share. I swear.
Did iPhone B? That's been on for.
Hey, Adrian Braswell.
No, that's him.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to unmute it.
Okay. Got him. Okay, he's here.
Thank you. Your Honor,
do you have a camera, sir?
I'm trying to turn it on. I ain't never used it on the phone before. It just asked me to use the camera.
That gets me. For the last 5 years since the pandemic, we've been doing Zoom, and nobody can seem to find the camera button or the mute button.
and he's relatively young too.
What did you say?
He's relatively young too. He can't say he's a boomer.
Oh, that's even worse. All right. He's here. I got him now. All right. What are we doing?
Yeah, we are still talking plea negotiations at this point, so we're asking for an adjournment to the September 4th date if available, and hopefully we'll have some type of resolution at that time.
Probable cause conference September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Bradwell, you're all set. I'll be in touch.
All right, thanks.
Court calls case People versus Jamie Villalobos. Renate?
On behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Chris Easthope on behalf of Mr. Villalobos Penate. Mr. Villalobos Penate, would you please unmute and state your name for the record?
Jamie Villalobos Penate.
Your Honor, at this time, we'd be asking for an adjournment. I received medical records on this case. There are over 600 pages of them. So we're working through finishing the redaction and then going through them and then giving them to defense. So we might need a little bit more time.
September 4th date, since I'm going to be.
Will that be enough time for you to get it done? All right. Probable cause conference will be adjourned September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You take care.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Joshua Berkey.
On behalf of the people. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Justin Zaid appearing on behalf of Mr. Berkey. President consents to appear via Zoom. Mr. Berkey, can you say your name?
Yes. Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Josh Berkey.
Okay. And what are we doing
Time
on this?
set for a PCC. I've apprised my client of his rights with respect to holding a preliminary exam. He's prepared to waive that and ask the court to bind this over to the circuit court.
Sir, you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you'll not have that hearing and you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, Your Honor.
People also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendants bound over to circuit court on the single count.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Counsel,
Your
you
Honor.
acknowledge, Counsel, you acknowledge receiving the information, waive its reading,
I do, Your Honor.
and your client stands mute at this time?
Correct.
Defendant having waived from a reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
September 29th at 1:30 with Judge Cedric.
September 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. or 1:30, excuse me, before Judge Hamoud.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court calls case People versus Don. Is it Burdoin?
Hello, Your Honor. I forgot. Hello, Your Honor.
Did I get the people's? I think I did get the people's.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, Murray Duncan, appearing on behalf of the the defendant, Don Boudoin, who's to my right. Please state your name.
Don Bedoin.
All right, very good. What are we doing?
Judge, we're asking that this matter be set for an exam.
Your discovery is complete.
Yes, Judge.
And would the people have their witnesses available the 19th? Preliminary examination in this matter in person will be set August 19th, 2025, 12 noon. That's before me.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Bond will continue.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt the court, but my phone volume messed up, and I keep missing the court thing because I'm literally sitting in front of it, but I didn't hear my name. I'm sorry about that. I know I'm interrupting the court, but I mean, Marion Williams, I just missed my court calling again.
Is your client?
It is John. I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah. Court calls the case, People versus Olin Thurman.
Alexander on behalf of the people, Your Honor, and I believe that's Ms. Zerbst. I don't see her. Or the. He's not in.
Is this to be coming with the Thurman?
My apologies, Your Honor.
That's all right.
Assistant Public Defender Alexis Zerbst on behalf of Mr. Thurman.
All right. And this is a recall. Were we able to make any progress?
Your Honor, I believe I will be renewing my request to allow him to be tethered to his mother's children's house. So it is my understanding that allowing him to stay there would not be a violation of his current bond conditions because he is allowed to have supervised visitation with those children. And at this time, he will always be supervised.
Well, no. Because as I understand the bond conditions, he's not to have any contact with any children. Was the exception to that were the children that were the alleged victims in this case?
No.
Your Honor, if I may clarify, I don't know if this was entirely clear earlier. The alleged minors involved in this case are not actually Mr. Thurman's children. Those are the complainant witness's children. He does not share
you're right. I misspoke. But he wasn't to have any contact with any children. The two other children, there was an exception for supervised visitation.
Correct.
And Your Honor, my argument is that that is what he'd be partaking in by residing in that home. There would always be another individual present in that household. The children's mother takes the children to her parents' house during the day while she's at work. She picks up those kids, brings them home. Mr. Thurman would be obviously home by himself without the kids there. They would be at the parents' house, the grandparents' house, and then the kids would return with the mother. So the mother would always be present during those interactions.
On the record, we would be objecting to that, given the fact that we can't make sure that that happens all the time. And I would have great concerns of him being around children and living in a residence with the children, given the facts of the case. We would be objecting for that reason.
And Your Honor, respectfully, even with the condition that he was allowed to have supervised visitation, there'd be no way to guarantee that that was taking place in the first place either. Your Honor, all this is being based off of right now is a 4-page police report. We did just receive some media discovery. I believe there's more to come based on a search warrant, but all of the information I have doesn't show that he's a danger to children at this time, especially his own children. Again, Your Honor, the children's mother is present in the court. She is willing to attest that she is perfectly okay with this arrangement, not feel unsafe leaving or having Mr. Thurman around their children.
Your Honor, I just have concerns given the facts of the case, even though it's much to push, but we have a search warrant coming. But the facts of this case are that he put a camera in the bathroom that recorded the victim, her brother, and her children, and he sent those videos, including the children, to their father and other family members and other people, and the videos were of them using the restroom. I mean, I have concerns. The victim said that he admitted to her over text that he had more images, and when she confronted him about this, it became physical, and he was grabbing her necklace, breaking it, bit her arm, scratched her, and I mean, I have concerns given that this case does include surveilling children and sending those images to other people.
And Your Honor, without getting too much into the facts of the case, it's my understanding that Mr. Thurman filed his own police report a week prior to this police report being filed involving the complaining witness. He did provide a copy of that police report to me, and we do have that in our files. If Your Honor is unable to let him reside with at the home of his mom.
I passed this matter so you could find alternative arrangements. I've heard all of this.
And Your Honor, those are alternative.
The way that it's going to work. Either he finds alternative arrangements or he's going back into custody.
And Your Honor, those other alternative arrangements, the only thing they were able to work out is putting Mr. Thurman up into a motel. They do have a location picked out, and they have confirmed that there is rooms available at that location.
Then I'm not going to have a problem with that either. Is that what he's going to do?
If Your Honor is not letting him.
I am not. I think I made my position real clear when we were at the bench. And I think my face, if not tone, is making it very clear as to my interpretation of this order. And no matter how many times someone goes to say it, the crux of the order is he is not to be around children. There are 2 exceptions. I'm not creating other exceptions.
And Your Honor, we would not object to the motel.
Your Honor, then I believe at that time that is what Mr. Thurman will be proceeding with.
We'll need that. He'll need to submit that address of the motel within 24 hours to the court and to community corrections. Then he can do that. And you're requesting an adjournment of these proceedings?
Yes, Your Honor, I'd be asking for the closest possible date.
The what?
The closest possible date that Your Honor can accommodate.
August 19th. 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor. And is an email to your staff sufficient for providing the address? Thank you.
Court calls case, People versus Marianne Williams.
Yes, Your Honor. I see Marianne
AKA
Williams. I'm sorry about that too, by the way. My phone volume very low.
Captain McDuffie.
Assistant Lieutenant Davy Lieb on behalf of Mr. Interrupter Williams.
Do I get to do mine or no? I'm gonna try that again. APA Rachel McDuffie. It's not you. It's APA Rachel McDuffie for the people.
All right, now state your name.
Marianne Williams, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right.
And Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a preliminary examination date, please.
Discovery is complete, counsel.
It is, Your Honor. Thank you.
And people have their witnesses available on the 19th.
We will try our best.
Preliminary examination in person, August 19th, 2025, 9 a.m. That will be before